Voidwaller, King Ragnarok Tours and Main Strange. Welcome back to Limbus Company! Woo! So, we are 1 week before Season 2, and things are gonna get crazy. They released a gigantic patch notes. Yeah, Ruina will be normal length after this, don't worry. And, oh, hello, Neko, welcome to the stream. They released a gigantic patch notes showing everything that's going to be different in Season 2. It's absolutely nuts. The mirror dungeon is getting completely overhauled. I only have one mirror dungeon run to go this week. It's going to be the last one with level ups. Like, seriously. And then it's going to be like a pure roguelike where everyone's always max level. That's going to be fucking amazing. And the storyline for Season 4 is going to be dealt out over the course of 3 weeks. So that'll also make it easier for me to stream, too. Because I won't be so far behind people who just blast through it. I appreciate that, Project Moon. Hello, Theantro, hello, Lecatorius, welcome to the stream. So, a couple of things, as you might have seen. We have the Chapter 4 teaser PV, but... Camera? Oh, I see. Oh my god. How does this keep fucking happening? It's so weird. It's like different in the... I think I just fixed it. It's supposed to be on the edge like this, like that, so don't worry. Level cap was increased to 35. You can't see the banner! Oh, that won't do. Jeez. No, you can see it. I don't know why it's like that. I really don't know why. Fucking hell. Okay, Otis, I get it. Alright, so... That's just how it's gonna be with OBS. Yup, main strange. Thank you so much for that. Anyway, let's get down to business. And before we do that, we will take a look at these 3 episode story right here. No, that is all that lunacy, Void Dweller. Is from the fucking the compensation they keep giving out. It's insane. And I also got the I did splurge a tiny bit. I got the monthly, yeah, I got the monthly kit, like I mean the daily, like for like $8 you get a daily 100 Arundum. I mean not Arundum, Arknights on the brain, lunacy. That's the only thing really. But yeah, let's do this first. Let's check out these 3 stories. I only cursorily went over them, so it'll be kind of new for me because it forces you into it when you log in. Dante. Mephistopheles doesn't roar and grumble ahead all day long. Mephisto is an engine that needs rest from time to time. Much like how Charon is still a human who needs regular breaks. Are you still awake, Miss Faust? There are a few things left to check. As the engine is treated harshly during operation, it needs to be well maintained while at rest. To substantiate her words, Faust carried light tools and a small mechanical device in place of her usual Y-handler. Hey, you're working hard. This barely counts as work. To witness Faust's magnum opus cordis being overworked with no time for care takes a greater toll, rather. She said this after making a light smile. My god, wouldn't it be the most insane thing if Faust was like somehow the daughter of Angela and Roland? in my like most like wild fan fiction-y dreams. Do you like this update in particular? Faust looked down at me using a handheld device. This thing? Yes. I believe previously you weren't fiddling with it as often. It's nothing much. I was just making the most of this new feature I've needed. Whenever Faust requests a break for routine maintenance, my LCV PDA also receives updates. The updates occasionally come with additional functions, and this time... A note. The device didn't have this functionality until now. It didn't, surprisingly enough. You didn't know that? I thought you were omniscient, Faust. Faust only knows everything that Faust knows. Well, you got me there. Pardon me for a moment. She took a peek at the screen of my tablet. Are you attempting to write an encyclopedia, Dante? I mean, you keep using words I don't know, stuff like fixers or whatever wings are. It might be common vocabulary for you all, but not me. I understand. I do suppose you've lost all memory of the city. Yep. So I want to write down most stuff here. And copy down the things I've been scribbling on paper while I'm at it. The clock on my shoulders could be replaced with yet another head at any moment. There's no guarantee the memories I have right now will stay with me. That's why I must prepare a backup plan like this, so I don't forget twice. Alright, and now the story takes a super interesting turn. It's like a little short 3-part thing here. Bus's back door. This was so cool! I want to know more about this. This is some crazy fucking back rooms, freaking House of Leaves shit right here.
What the hell?
Without warning, the bus ground to a sudden halt in the back streets. We'll stop here today. Charon, I fear we haven't quite reached the destination. Hello, Mirage. Welcome to the stream.
We are approximately 15% short as the target location. Considering our schedule, proceeding at least 3% further would be ideal.
Charon's sleepy. Excellent bus drivers don't drive while sleepy.
Got it! Just stop stomping the brakes every damn time! Do you know how much you've done this?
Forsooth, Sir Heathcliff! Forsooth, Sir Heathcliff has crashed his nose onto the back of the front seat for the 4th time! Which must signify that this is the 4th screeching halt to occur. Leave the wheel as soon as you start feeling sleepy, said the radio. I think that's a good point, but you need to be a bit more flexible about that sort of thing. A statement as plain as that can be quite amusing, depending on who says it.
Heh, the midget boy agrees with me, eh? It's funny when the least flexible one says that kind of gabble.
What was that? If that's what you're playing at, what about the old fogey over there who still thinks she's a wartime general? Ishmael pointed to Aldous, whose veins were beginning to stick out on her veteran and placid face. This is the prime example of the terror of learned fear. Faust hive mind theory, what is that? That's crazy. I assume it has to do with Leviathan. It's happened enough to be familiar. but it's still rather intimidating to hear Virgilius send the bus into chilling silence with a single gesture or utterance.
What is it? You were all happily chattering moments ago. No reason not to continue. Weren't you sighing to go on a proper rampage after? I was stretching. Felt a bit stiff. Out of...
Ahem!
It's
I hate Optus so fucking much! God! I hate Optus so fucking much! Seriously! Optus can suck it. I fucking hate them so fucking much. God! Well, thank you guys for staying. Son of a fucking bitch. Oh, God. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. We're back? Okay, what text did we miss? It stopped at your like dogs? Okay, let's see. Where is the... Is this the log? Here we go. Okay, here we go.
It's laughable how you behave. You're like dogs that drool at the sound of a bell. If you've got complaints, remember that my office in the back always has open hours. I'll make time for consultations. Miss Faust, I leave the rest to you.
God, seriously. Oh, look at that! Oh, it looks like she was smiling a bit. Hello, Tor. Welcome to the stream. Of course. Virgilius nonchalantly walked past the sinners and their piercing stares, with Karen at his side, and both stood at the back of the bus. Open Turia.
It's sesame, Charon.
Charon knows. It's not like magic phrases or open doors anyway.
I suppose so.
While they exchanged corny jokes, the door large enough to fill the backside slowly opened. Been a few months, but still weirds me out every time I see it. It's bigger on the inside, right? I made a reference. As the back door opened, a splendid, narrow, deep, spacious hallway revealed itself. An endless corridor that looked to go on forever. God, this is so cool. Oh my god, I can't wait to hear more about this in the main story. This is so cool. Far into this hallway, classy poles demarcate the end of the area we're allowed to traverse. Standing in front of unending lines of red lights, it looks like a nice little hotel here for everyone. I wonder, like, so I assume Virgilius and Charon also get a room, and I assume Dante also gets a room. Far into this hallway, classy poles demarcate the end of the area we're allowed to traverse, standing in front of unending lines of red lights. Though the place seems comfy, something about it makes eerie feelings creep up.
Now that...
Okay, OBS had a hiccup. God.
Is that one of the singularities belonging to a wing? Faust.
Oh god, he has a German accent. I can't do German. Ah, fuck fairies. Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck. I've done a Russian accent for him so much. No.
Frau Faust, do you know anything?
I'm gonna try. Oh boy. Of course it is known. But I am certain that you do not... You do know I cannot speak of them in much detail, Herr Gregor. Could stand to be a bit nicer about it. Maybe a bit deeper from that. That seemed a bit too young for him. Ah, jeez. Damn it. I had Gregor as one voice for so long. Fuck fairies. This is a corridor. That's correct. It's a corridor. I mean, duh.
Ha! Sure is. A long hallway with doors to room on the sides. Of course it's a corridor.
I have. I guess it's fact. Jeez.
Whatever you're trying to... Ha! Whatever. I'm too tired. Dante, please hurry on with it.
Gregor's words snapped me out of idly staring down to the edge of the passage. Oh, yeah, right. Dante, while I understand you may feel it to be an unnecessarily repetitive act, simply put, the executive manager's approval is a vital part of the procedure. Please understand. No need to put it like that, Miss Faust. With that answer, I got up from my seat and stood at the front of the bus, looking at the crew. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. Thank you kindly. Starting now, you will all be given a maximum of 12 hours to partake in sleep and rest. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Awesome. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night. Well, that's pretty nice. Wow. Cool. So they get to chill. I wonder if they have like Wi-Fi in there or something. As soon as Faust finished speaking, the sinners walked along with groans and sighs.
Ah, jeez, man, I'm whipped.
A fine night, young Sinclair! What say you another game of chess?
No thanks, Don Quixote. You always run to Mr. Yi's song for hints whenever you're losing. That is untrue, Sinclair. That was because I could not bear to watch the grievous misplacements.
I like the horse!
That's even worse!
Bonsoir, manager. And thank you for today's work. As for tonight's watch.
Oh. Marceau, thanks for suggesting. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling sleepy today. Then Aldous suddenly intervened. Executive Manager, allow me to remind you that I am always willing to stand in for night watch duty if you ever feel fatigued. Oh my god. Yeah, babushka de camp. How's about we get inside now, eh? Executive Manager, your hard daytime work must... Sure, let's get you to bed, Grandma. They literally did the meme. Oh my god. Ishmael gave me a small nod, then proceeded to draggingly chaperone Aldous through the back door with Roja. Then at last, Faust and I remained. That was fortunate, Dante. Had they not forced Aldous to retire, she would have nagged you for the duty of night watch for quite a while again. Haha, it does happen a lot. I commented back as I watched the sinners head into the corridor, one after another. After Roja had entered and closed the door, Ishmael opens the same to get inside. You said the door leads to a different space each time it opens, right? Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, that is so cool. A hotel that they can use forever. That's badass.
Yes, as long as the sinner is in the right mental condition. The door will lead to lodging appropriate for rest and personal use.
Lodging, is it? They look more like jail cells the last time I peeked through the window. Really? Really? Oh, that's sad. Jeez. Still, she must mean it can be used as personal living space. For sleep, showers, self-care, and all that. I'd love to see what everyone's rooms look like.
You seem to have other questions besides that.
My clock has no eyes, nose, or mouth, and yet somehow it feels as though Faust reads something out of me. Not that she'll tell me how she manages it. You know, just curious about what's over there. I pointed down to the far end of the corridor with my finger. Oh, here we go! Right to the horizontal depths of the seemingly endless corridor.
As I have told you repeatedly, it is best not to be curious about it, Dante. You should read House of Leaves.
As expected, Faust chose to walk into the corridor with a faint sigh instead of a real answer. And yet, just maybe, Faust knew all along. She knows it all, as she likes to say. Maybe she knew that I would learn about what lies beyond the corridor soon enough. Okay, I can't wait to read this part. I saw some crazy shit. I can't wait to properly read this part. Ugh! Part 3. The conclusion. Beyond the bus's corridor. Let's fucking go. Happened exactly a week after that fruitless exchange, both in real life and in the and in their world. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners.
Thank you kindly. Starting now, you will all be given a maximum of 12 hours to partake in sleep and rest. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night.
Faust gives the same instructions as always. In response, sinners groan and stretch like usual. Except this time, one sinner stuck out of that normalcy like a sore thumb. What now? Leave him be, is she? It's not the first time he's all grumpy like that, is it? And Heath, make sure to simmer down before you get in your room, okay? All that grumbling thunder in there keeps me awake, you know. The sinners' rooms, their lodging, personal space, and cell reflect the state of their mind, or so I've heard. Interesting, so it changes based on what they want. Huh. Each room's walls, floors, and overall ambiance are shaped after the sinner's personality, and the view through the window changes depending on their emotions and mental state. Well, that's cool. Okay, so they have the room that suits whatever they're thinking. Though all I've seen were distant glimpses through the window, so I don't have all the details. The room Heathcliff enters will sometimes, actually rather frequently, emit wuthering and stormy sounds. Dang. Well, that sucks. How is he going to get any rest in there?
Sure.
Usually he'd snap back with a
Why should I?
or something like that. But he only clicked his tongue. I suppose he doesn't feel like arguing. Thanks to that, he stood in the corridor until all the other sinners, save for Faust, went in their rooms, staring down the passage with a frown. Maybe he was relieving stress this way.
Ho ho!
And that right there is where the incident began.
Huh? Oi! What's in all those drawers down the aisle?
Heathcliff pointed the same exact direction I did a week ago. Here we go. Those doorways were beyond the no trespassing line, blocking the way.
Heathcliff, I recommend against walking farther into the corridor than necessary.
Ha! That sure makes it sound awful suspicious.
There is nothing of which to be suspicious. You are better off listening to Faust.
What? You keep treasures or some such in there?
Faust's secretive attitude was enough to rouse his curiosity.
Heathcliff, do not do it. You will regret your action.
Go well emotional and gobby, eh, Miss Cleverest? It's like you're actually hiding something there. YOLO!
He sprinted into the dark before we could stop him. What's in there? Just as I was about to ask Faust an obvious thing to be concerned over.
Ah!
Heathcliff's sharp scream echoed from the unlit area far into the corridor.
Dante, now is the time to take my left hand and run with me.
What?
I won't be able to get him out in time on my own. I may be engulfed myself if I don't act quickly.
Before I could process what she meant, Faust ran off in the direction Heathcliff disappeared.
Oh, suckaroonies!
Oh, Dante's saying that. Shuckaroonies! Wait for me! As we crossed the line and proceeded deep into the corridor, we came across a three-way crossroads. Oh my god. Oh no! Do not go here. Oh no, no, no. I know what that looks like. Oh god. Oh god. No. No. No, 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 no. Do not go in the middle one. Never. No. Stay away from this one. I think I heard screams coming from the middle. Yeah, you probably did. But do not go in there. Oh, shit, fuck. I think I know what that is. However, without a moment's hesitation, Faust started off for the left aisle. Faust, I know you're in a hurry, but are you sure this is the right way? I could have sworn I heard his voice coming from the center path.
I know.
Without elaborating further, Faust continued running. No, that looked like a W Corp train, a warp train. They're totally fucked if we go in there. Yeah, exactly. Another fork we encountered. Faust chose the right path. Right afterwards, she entered the fifth door on the left side of the hallway. What is this? Where is it? Oh my god, another hall! That's crazy. Right as I entered, another hall came into view. Its end was like a cliff. To be more precise, I felt some kind of gravitational pull trying to get me to fall to the end of the hallway. Oh wow, that's insane. Gravity's fucking up. Heathcliff! Then I saw him. He crawled towards us with all his might from the middle of the hallway. Dang, oh wow, it's crazy gravity. As if he might fall the moment he lets go.
What the hell is this? And this place?
Even though I couldn't see much in the dark behind him, I definitely felt some presence in it. Faust, what's over?
Dante, I want you to hold the knob of this open door tightly. Firmly grip my hand as well.
Holding my hand securely, she gradually approaches Heathcliff. This hallway isn't tilted or anything, is it? Why does it feel like we're hanging off a cliff?
That is because we're in a corridor, obviously. Dante, do not let go.
Well, I think you're using that word in a different way than you would normally use it, Faust. reminding me to hold fast. Yes, firmly grasp it. Yes, hello, Mirage. Oh, hello, Conway. Welcome to the stream. Faust extended her other arm while holding her Y-handler.
Heathcliff, grab this if you would.
Are you mental? Me hand'll get gashed if I try to grab that giant blade.
You'll much prefer deep wounds on your palms to what you can suffer down there.
Baffled, Heathcliff looked at the sword in the darkness behind him.
Bugger! Ah!
Dante, pull him up. Might and main.
Got it! Right as we pulled Heathcliff up. No, I'm not sure it's even right to say that we pulled him up. But nevertheless, Faust hoisted his unconscious body by the legs and started rushing, saying that we need to return the way we came. Following her lead, I supported his arms and trailed behind, keeping his head from dragging across the floor. After burning some time.
Let us say that it's fortunate he wasn't lost in a deeper area. Dante, you will have to turn the clock.
Ah, come on! Heathcliff's gonna be okay, right?
The psychological damage is likely to be severe.
Really? Wow.
Our work will be encumbered if he loses his mind.
I didn't have a choice.
Good work back there, Dante. While it is unfortunate that we have lost a portion of our limited break time to this.
Faust, just what's in there? Where does it lead? Can't you tell me at this point? I've seen that stuff now. It was only natural that I want to know what resides there and what was chasing Heathcliff. Moreover, why did it never show itself to us? And why did it vanish instead of chasing him any further? These questions were driving me crazy, but alas.
As stated earlier, there are limits to what Faust can elaborate.
Yep, I honestly didn't expect much.
The code or UIF?
What is IF? Damn it. Ryoshi muttered with a cigarette in her mouth, walking past us both. She must have left her room while we were out on our rescue mission.
However,
Faust proceeded as if not a soul had just walked by, as if nothing was just said. Huh?
you did prevent a sudden vacancy in the bus department.
Oh, she's smiling. Ignorant fool. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Nickup.
Though I wouldn't exactly call it a reward, I do suppose it isn't a bad idea to inform you of one thing.
Ooh, let me hear it! The unexpected boon had me rubbing my hands together. Right, what will she tell me now?
Dante, when you traverse a road you have never walked before, what do you do?
I mean, you use a map, obviously?
That's right. Then even if you don't have a map, your brain will form images to serve as one. From there, on that map, there will be a starting point and a destination clearly marked. When you return from your trip, you will trace back through that way.
It's so obvious I don't need to verbally answer, just nod it along.
Hopefully that makes it clear enough.
Huh? This is why you should remember where you started in the corridor, especially when you open a door. Flabbergasted by the abrupt end, I blurted.
Now then, Faust has grown tired. Do take care.
She walked through the door before I could say something, leaving me with a riddle. Of course it would go like this. I sighed out of frustration. But not a breath of air is expected from my pitiful clock. Still, left powerless. All I can do is boot up this electronic notebook and piece together the little information I have collected. And there we go. Ooh, that is super exciting. I can't wait to see more of it. Okay, you guys, before we go to Rowena, let's take... I have been holding myself back from this. This was just uploaded today. Let's take a look at the Chapter 4 teaser. Oh god, is it not working anymore? I tested to see if it would start before. Is it not fucking working anymore? Are you fucking kidding me? Let's try it again. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Please. Just let me restart the fucking game. Hold on, I'm gonna restart the game. Da 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 da. Da 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 do 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 do. Yeah, but it's a pain to set it up on YouTube. Da da do 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 do. Do 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 da do 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 da do da do da da do do. Let's see, and we go. All right, try. Oh, it's working now. It's working now. It's working now. There we go. They're high flyers nor greedy vultures. Merely children who love technology. Ooh, what's this? Do you remember the day when we first felt that we were breathing? Back then, the breath alone would suffice. Or perhaps it was the air that was exceptionally clear that day. Yep. Okay. That's what I thought. That's why I thought he was an index, but that's his ego. Oh, that's it. Okay. I thought it'd be longer than that. Like at first I thought like that white cloak meant he was a part of the index, but then I saw that's just his ego. That was just his ego. Second trailer I haven't, but it's kind of a bitch and a half to get YouTube to stream properly. But yeah. I'll watch that on my own time, but we're gonna start Rowena in like 5 minutes, okay? So yeah. We're gonna start Rowena in like 5 minutes. So I'll log off for now, right? It's like a bitch and a half to get YouTube working on this thing. Alright. So yep. I'll see you there soon. Let me just... And I can't wait to see you all for Limbus next week when Chapter 4 officially drops.